Well, as you can tell, it is yet again another rainy day. I hate to say this because I'll jinx myself, but I think spring has sprung. It is wet, 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 and the work that I'd like to get done is up on this roof, but it's just not allowing it. So let's go check out what we have to do today. So I've seen several comments, and again, I do apologize for being so far behind on comments, but everybody has been saying, well, if you had a spooler, that wire would pull so much better and so much straighter, less kinks. So I'm gonna build one. Instead of buying it, I got scrap 2x4s. Surely making one's just as good as buying one. Now, did I do that right or did I do that wrong? I did that right. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's just what I think will work. You think it's gonna work, Eric?
Maybe.
Maybe. He didn't have any confidence in me.
I did give you confidence. I said maybe.
Now, take our uprights, screw them in the center. Since it's raining, we're going to be pulling, I don't want to say quite a bit, because there may be an electrician on here that pulls a whole lot of wire, but we're going to pull more wire than we've pulled yet. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where'd it go? Paper mills over there got sirens going off. I don't know what they got going on today. Now what we got to do is figure out what pipe we want to run across that. Drill 2 holes and put a pipe in it. We'll be right back. All right, now we got our pipe. We've got to get ourselves centered. Get us a distance down. See, we're drilling a 7/8 hole. So if we go 2 inches down, that should give us plenty of meat on the top side. That still gives us 16 inches down from center. I think you hit a nail down there, didn't you? No. That was really sharp when you started.
Shouldn't have. I went below a 4.
So I put a coupler on the end of that pipe, shove it through that hole. Oh, looks like I need to waller that one out a little bit because I didn't drill it straight. Heck yeah, we're gonna cut it with a skill saw. Why not? I think it's because the pipe's bent. Yeah. It's got a pretty good curve to it, but now all we gotta do is pull that out halfway, throw a reel on it, shove it back in. I think that's gonna work great. You ready to try it?
Let's try it.
All right, let's go get set up and we'll try it. All right, so this is just a loose spool that we have to run for the HVAC system. That's good. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to figure out which one's better to pull on. See if it works for this type of water. Nope. Nope. That's gonna be catching all the time. All right, Eric's gonna keep pulling this. We'll let you guys watch him fight it. I'm gonna go out to the top and get it put into the pipe sleeve so that we can get this thing all the way over to the panel, the new panel that you guys saw me put in. It might work, it might not, Eric. Moving so far.
Not gonna work past that.
What was that?
Freaking glass. Gosh dang it. I didn't want to do that. I won't be able to find a piece of that anywhere. Hold on. No, you need to hold on.
It would probably work a lot better if it was on a plastic core, but it's not.
Yeah. Slow down.
Alright, hold that for a second. I need you to tell me when this pipe is at the edge of the light stuff.
How much does he got pulled through? A little bit. Why? Cousin?
Will that put it right at the edge of the white stuff?
No.
Well, what is that box right there?
Some over 10. You're about a foot and a half away.
Because right there is connected.
You're a foot and a half away, maybe 2 feet.
Can we strap it where it's at? Up onto the floor joist?
Your long arms might be able to.
Well, let me get my LP glue right here.
Okay. Hold on now. Let's push it up, so I gotta work this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on.
Harry, take the whole wire out the big door. Don't fight it
It's
inside.
not that, it's twisted right here.
Yes, and it will be until you take the big end.
No, you're not, you understand, I gotta take the whole end through this. Cool.
That's why I told you when that floor you
I know that, Dad.
You take this and you stretch it all the way out.
It's all right here.
This way, you gotta get all the kinks out of it.
That's not the problem.
Now you can run a straight piece of wire back through your knot. Apparently when they rolled it up, they twisted it. Hold it.
Hold
on. Okay.
Easy.
Now we lay it all the way out, and hopefully nobody runs over it. It should pull really nicely.
Yeah.
We'll be able to just-
You say you want me to run over it?
No, I want you to stand out there and make sure no one runs over it. How's that sound? All right, the spooler didn't work very well for a piece of wire that doesn't have a core. I'm hoping my 12-2 that doesn't have a core pulls better than that. Let's get out here and pull however much wire we think we need out. Gotta get your all's bracket, and here it is right here. The beauty of having a magnet. I don't know if that's enough yet, but we got quite a bit out here. Maybe 2 more feet to spare. Now I'm gonna feed it back in the LB, which is gonna dump us out in the crawl space. Eric, if you wanna come up here now, we'll get you set up to drill those holes in the crawl space, and I'll be up in the top. Don't pull it. Okay. I'll be up in the top to feed it. I have no clue what that's hitting in there, but it's still feeding, so. Feed away. Okay, that honestly might be enough to get all the way to the panel. We're gonna get him set up with a hole saw, get him down in the crawl space so he can drill 2 holes, the last 2 holes in the floor joist, and we'll get this thing fed over to the panel. We'll be back.
Not letting it go any farther.
You're on candid camera.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
Oh, we're down to 13%. The hole saws do not cut fast, Eric. It's not going to be a fast cut. It's going to be a time-consuming, slow drill.
Yeah.
That cup is plenty deep. It's more than 1.5 inches, so. And you remember how I wobble the spade?
Huh?
You know how I wobble the spade to make it cut a little better?
Yeah.
You can wobble that around and around and around. Just don't let it smack you in the face, the drill battery. Cutting, ain't it? Oh yeah, you're throwing a whole bunch of chips down there.
There's only 3 boards I'm going through.
All right, well you guys see what Eric's doing, and then he's 3 boards.
I don't know it.
That's just a sister board back there. It's a 2x4. You'll be under that. I cut it off.
I'm going through it.
Well, how high did you go? I can't see you down there, so.
You can't see where that bit's sticking through. I see the bit sticking out on your side now.
Well, hold on just a second. All right, folks, hold on. Let me see where he's got. I really can't tell if they can see you or not down in there, but you're finishing your 2nd hole, and that's the last hole, right?
Yeah, they can see me.
All right.
Good.
That one wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
A lot easier than the one behind you.
Yeah, a lot easier.
All right, cool. So now, go to the other end of the crawl space,
Uh-huh.
and they see that big black wire over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they can see it if I turn the camera. But there's a big black wire over there. We're gonna put it in that cavity.
Yeah.
And then run it through your 2 holes.
Yeah.
And I'll go in there in the hole in the current bath and get you fed through, all right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. Okay, Eric thinks he's gonna come out this hole. See what you got? Well, hey, you were right. Is that all the extra you've got?
No, I'm pouring the pool. I'm just waiting.
I'm ready. Hey, Eric, hold on. Since you're here, Dad, can you go out there where this black wire is coming out of that back castle wall through the LB? And if he says he needs more, pull it from the basement, keep the loop. Does that make sense?
Pull it from the basement.
You'll see where it's looped out. This is, the LB's like this, but it's really big.
Mm-hmm.
That's the basement, that direction. This is Eric. Pull it out this way and give him extra so he can pull it in. Let's make sure you got extra out there, Eric. You'll be able to communicate with me and Dad both. Good job getting it in the hole. That worked out well. Moved our PVC pipe a little bit, but we can take care of that here in a little bit. I have an idea, which is scary. The worst part about it is we sent the hardest hearing person furthest away. 10 feet? Yeah. I'm gonna kind of try to, I'm moving you guys all over the place. Try to eyeball here the way I know we're gonna run it. Hold that thought, Eric. Get you guys up here. So we're gonna mount a board here, and then it'll bring us over and across. We can tack it off, all of our wires. What? You talking to me? That's all I want.
All the wires in the box.
Yeah, I understand that, but if we need more, you can pull it from the basement. Just give us just a second, Dad.
Oh, okay.
Because you got a whole bunch in the basement.
You need more?
Nope. I think that right there will work. All right, Eric. I'm gonna ask you your preference now. Would you rather stay there and pull the 12-2 that's needed, or would you rather come out and we mount these boards and we pull it and you get back in there later? All right, you'd rather stay. That's all I needed to hear. All right, folks, we're gonna go get the 12-2 staged so he can pull another wire. We'll be back. All right, Dad, you ready down there?
I'm ready.
We're ready out here.
It's coming.
I'm ready. Hey, there it is. All right, now just make sure it doesn't kink up, Dad, and I can pull it.
Okay.
Let's get you guys back over here. You shouldn't have to push at all, Dad.
I'm not. I'm just guiding it.
Okay.
Mom's keeping it. Hold on. Mom's keeping it, trying to keep it from kinking.
Definitely need a core in your wire if you're going to use a spooler. I'll figure that out yet, but we ain't got time to figure it out right now.
You can go anytime. Hold on.
Coming at you, Eric. Surely that's out of that pipe, ain't it, Eric? that about the same amount you had of the black wire? Is that about the same amount you had of the black wire? Want more?
You can't have too much more. Mom's working on it. Hold on, man. Matt, I have to get down here and look at this wall.
Okay. Which you don't have to stay on the ladder, Dad. I think I can pull it. What'd you say, Eric? Yeah, hold on just a second. All right, Eric, go ahead. Are you ready for me in the bathroom? All I need is like 5 more feet, guys, and we should have enough. That actually might get it. Let's go into the bathroom. Eric's gonna feed us again. All right, Eric says he's got it, he thinks, in there again. I'm ready when you are. Hey, you do got it in there again. I'm ready. All right, hold on. Actually, we don't have to go that high, but okay. Let me see if that's enough. Gotta be close. Oh yeah, that's a God's plenty. You can probably take some back. Pull some back. Keep going. Like 3 feet, Eric. All right, hold that. I'm gonna take about 10 of that back. All right, we're good right there. Okay, stay put. All right, that's our home run that's gonna go all the way to the front side of the great room. We've got 3 or 4 more home runs that we can run before we have to frame any walls. So we'll be back. Okay, Eric's in the crawl space, shackling those 2 wires off. I'm gonna get this 8-2 pulled through. Did that kink?
No.
No?
T-shirt?
Yeah, it kinked.
Oh, I see it.
There we go. Okay. Back on.
Right. Nice thinking.
Stuff falling out. You know that in. Preferably not by wrapping it around the other one. All the way over here. Yeah, go under the main line. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Thank you. Alright, I think we can work with that.
You're gonna have a little loopy loop here. Does it matter?
Not at this point.
Okay.
It might here in a minute.
You're gonna knock that thing off the wall.
Probably.
that bucket of water.
You can let go, Mom. All right. Hand that in back to me, Dan. And make sure it doesn't wrap up.
I'm going to.
It's wrapped up. It's wrapped up. Well, if you keep it in your hand, it'll make it where you don't have to bend over. Take all the memory to your end. There you go. Beautiful. All right, I think that'll get it. Remember, Matt, when Dad helps you feed wire, you have to edit out his no-no words. Oh boy. If I could reach that. Ah.
Sandy, hold this. Oh, never mind, it slid. I was gonna go.
Feel like the wrestling an alligator there, son?
Nope. And the condo.
And a condo, okay. Now that makes sense.
I'm winning.
All right.
So far.
That's good stuff.
Okay. Now that one is fed as far as we can feed it for now. Let's take him, drop him. Let's kick him over there. So we have one more hole to drill on that side. And Eric seems to think we can't get the 12-2 in with it. So now I gotta prove him wrong. Even if it's a struggle.
Don't worry, Jane, they've been doing it their whole life.
Some stubborn stuff in it.
Yep. You can't ever drill these holes perfectly.
You missed all this over here.
Huh?
We had that swept up, Matt. It's okay, that's what we're here for.
You need a bigger bit.
No, it's perfect. I don't know why everybody thinks we need a bigger bit.
That's why you're.
It does wear you out. Because it is tight, but I had to prove to them that we could get both of them in there.
So does all of this look grassy like this up there? All this stuff? Hello?
What?
Does all of this grassy stuff came from up there?
Hold on, Dad.
Birds?
I have no idea, Mom. I assume there's probably been a lot of, okay? Probably been a lot of critters in this place over the years.
Yep.
All right, hold that.
Careful what I was doing here.
Okay? Okay? Hope. Now we only have to do that 1, 2, 3 more times.
In the same
Yeah.
That sounds like
Oh boy, he put that big.
Can I throw this away?
I can't look right now.
I'll come to you. It looks like a broken piece.
Yep.
Something that goes on a football uniform.
Yeah, you do. I didn't go around the black wire, did I?
No.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Hey Eric, guess what? Both wires fit, punk. Both wires fit, punk. Through the hole.
That's it?
One more.
I'm at full.
Oh yes, sorry. Eric,
What?
dang it, you already made it down here. We need staples and a hammer.
This is where they at, son.
In the addition, remember I left them there for you, and wherever you had the hammer. Okay. And now we go over. Move you guys over here. We'll staple this off here in a minute. Eric, before you come down, go over to that hole in the front wall of the great room. Where the close to where the refrigerator is going to go.
What?
Close to where the refrigerator is going to go. See the yellow wire coming through the floor? Far left-hand side, close to the tower. Pull it into that outlet.
Which outlet?
The one that's straight above that hole, right? To the left a little, maybe? And I knocked out the bottom right corner of that outlet. Were you struggling to hit the hole up there or what? Huh? Yeah. I can tell. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, it's in there.
Keep going. More. Hold that. Thank you. Now, we will staple it from this side over, and then we'll go up and get it coiled up into the box. All right, before we close her out for the day, I'm gonna take you guys to the basement, give you an explanation of what all we figured out, because I wasn't gonna video it, it's crazy. But I wanna get this pipe strapped up in 2 spots so that it is fixed appropriately and it's done. Because just you guys saw in a previous video, or maybe it's after this video, heck, I can't remember, but we're gonna be framing this wall here really soon, framing the ceiling or the roof on the top, and also putting the siding on. But we got to get this strap on here so we can get a bunch of other stuff mounted. And I did get shorter tap cons because of a comment someone made. Your tap cons are just too long, so I'm hoping that these are short enough. We'll find out here momentarily. Get that one in close. Drill the bottom one. And everywhere I've drilled in this wall, I have confirmed that it is obviously core filled, which is a great thing. It's beneficial, very beneficial. Run over there, get us a strap on that end, and that sucker will be mounted where it belongs. You guys can't see me over there. Let's move you over here. Might have put that one in a little too deep, but that's okay. I can flex that leg out. All I'm gonna do is ruin that if I keep trying. Let's bump her over. Well, I said let's bump it over, but heck, that's just as hard. Wonder if there's a piece of rebar right there, would be my guess. Goodness gracious. Nothing's ever easy here. It might be deep enough. There it is. The pipe is now strapped. I know we fed the wires in it before I strapped it off, but I wanted to be able to move it around just in case, and I wanted to keep it up in this top corner so that when the plumber comes and comes out, if he needs to come out that pipe, we can hammer drill this off and he can come right underneath of it. So that works out good. Now let's head down to the basement and I'll show you guys all that fun stuff down there, but we did figure out some wires, so I'll explain that next. I totally forgot to show you all this. I saw comments that said your internal panel isn't grounded, break off the green screw or that flat piece, but it is grounded. It has its own ground rod, goes into conduit and goes into the wall. So I wanted to ask the question, I've got it ran into that green screw. I'm assuming I'm good now. I don't have to worry about the metal of my appliances shocking people because I do have an independent ground. But just to make sure and confirm that, I'm gonna ask an electrician as well, but obviously there's some electricians on here also. I have that ground wire as stated, and I don't know how well we're gonna be able to see it, but it goes into the panel to the same leg that the main ground that comes in from the outside panel, and there's a green screw next to it, and that's where that ground is ran. Goes out the bottom, into conduit, down, out. So hopefully that solves the issue that you guys were talking about. Please put it in the comments if it doesn't, because I would like to know that. I do have an electrician friend that I'm gonna also ask that question to, so I may have the answer before you guys give it, but I just wanted everybody to know there is a ground on this inside panel, independent 8-foot copper rod driven into the ground. My understanding is that's proper. So thank you for the comments, but let me know now that it is there that I'm good to go. Well, you guys know the mess of wires that I have here. We found some stuff out. We found some notes from the older guy that built this place, and it said white lower round room, red second floor switch, which is maybe factual but maybe not, green medieval room rec. So I've written down what I'm actually calling these things. Basement lights is the white right there. I know when I shine my light on it kind of blinds you guys. And then Medusa's hole, which is that light right there, is the red, which is here. And then the bunk room is the green one, which is the top one plugged in there. And that's the bunk room over here. But that wire with the green goes all the way to that light you see right there in the top of that. I don't know what those shapes are called. And it also feeds power to that right there. I know this wire is solid and unspliced because I can move it from one end to the other. It's just got bad spots right there where he pulled the loom back and wrapped his braided wire around the copper wire. So we know we got power here and we know the wire's good. So I believe what we're gonna have to do to get lights in this room, this 12-3 here comes out, and that is this wire that I wrapped around the garden hose so I wouldn't forget which one it was. So I believe I can use this wire as my fish, tape 12-2 to it, pull it all the way over into that hole. That same hole allows me to go up to my hole that has my panel, brand new panel, that big black hole right there. That'll get me power to this outlet. And then I believe, as long as we have a long enough bit, and I can buy one of those, we can cut into the wall where you see that black box right there. Right there. We can cut a box in and hammer drill from the back corner of that box to that box to push and pull a wire through. Put a switch here and then reuse that wire again to pull back through 12-3. This is going to be the sucky one, because it honestly, to get into this ceiling cavity, unless I was to drill into the top of this thing, which I'm not for sure I really want to do that, cut out the top of that box, run the wire against the wall, put a chase in it, and drill a hole straight up. I don't know if I like that option. I really don't like the other option either, because running the 12-3 from there all the way over to that hole, up to the next hole, out in the crawl space, back along the back wall, in where we ran these two home runs to feed these lights. That's a really long run of 12-3, but hey, at least we figured out where those three wires go. We've got all that confirmed. This is the only two wires. That's got a base up in there. Don't know where that wire is coming from or going to. This is not hot either, but I don't know where these wires are coming from or going to. So we got to determine two more in this room, but other than that, we got it all figured out. And I'm not as concerned about those, because there are some short wires in that hole over there that I can do a continuity check on. So it's been a fun day. We're going to get these last few feet of these home runs where they belong, stapled off, secured, and that's going to be the end of our day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on, share away, share away, share away.